So today we're going to cut out our Keith Haring figures. So I've painted around the edge of my figure, so all my pencil lines that I want to keep are now black. I took an eraser and erased any of my pencil lines. I have scissors. When you hold scissors, you're going to put your thumb in the smaller hole, and then 3 fingers, or if you have small fingers, you might be able to fit 4 fingers in that bigger hole. And I always use the scissors with my thumb up. And I try to keep my scissors pointing away from me, and then when I cut, my paper turns instead of my hand having to turn or bend awkwardly. So when I'm going to start to cut, I will start at one point here on my figure, and I'm going to cut very carefully along the edge of my black line so that my black line is going to stay. I can also, if I messed up a little bit when I painted, I can always make it look more neat when I cut. So as I cut, when I get to a place like this, I could turn my paper and try to cut away from me, but that's still really hard. Or I could take and turn around and cut along the inside of this shape. I could cut that piece off so it's out of my way. And then I could hold this and I could carefully cut along the inside, cutting up to that point so that comes out. So I finished cutting. I'm going to clear my scraps away, put them in the garbage can. And now I have all my figures cut out. I'm going to glue them onto their complementary color. So red and green are complementary colors, so I would want to glue these together. So when I glue it together, I'm going to turn my figure over. I always put glue on the smaller of the papers, so the figure is the smaller. I'm going to open my glue bottle by twisting the cap. Notice that little white stopper. This is a white plastic piece that plugs the bottle. When I twist the cap, it goes in, and I can start to hear air coming out. I'm going to use the idea of dots for my glue. We might say dot, dot, not a lot. I'm going to put dots of glue along the edge of my figure, touching the bottle to the paper for each dot. You can see my dots are tiny. And I'm just gently squeezing the bottle. And then once I have this glued, I'm going to turn and put it on my piece of paper. So hold it above to position it, and then gently put it down and rub so that it is on. I might even flip it over, rub on the back. I'm going to use a pencil and write my name on the back. And then I will put this on the drying rack since it has wet glue on it, so it does not stick to other things in my portfolio. So, and then I would continue to glue my other 2.